Have you ever wondered why, as we grow older, our passions seem to fade not because we want them to, but because something inside just slows down? It's not your fault. Aging changes everything: our bodies, our energy, and even our desire for intimacy. But here's the shocking truth no one tells you: your sexual energy doesn't have to disappear. In fact, with the right mindset and habits, you can reignite a deeper, more powerful connection than ever before, even after 60, even after 70. Today, we're going to uncover what most men never hear from their doctors. Stay with me, because this might just change your life. If you're a man over 60 and your mornings feel dull, lifeless, or lacking that natural energy you once had, it may be time to look deeper. What many don't realize is that poor circulation in the lower body, especially in the pelvic area, is one of the first signs that something isn't right. It's not just a signal about intimacy or performance. It's a red flag about your overall vascular health. As men age, their blood vessels naturally begin to stiffen. The arteries become less elastic, and plaque buildup from years of unhealthy habits can narrow the pathways that once flowed freely. This process, known as vascular aging, affects all parts of the body, but the smaller arteries that supply blood to the penis are among the first to show signs of trouble. A blockage of even 30% in those arteries can be enough to diminish blood flow and sensation, long before symptoms of heart disease show up. Many men assume it's just a drop in testosterone. While hormone levels do decline over time, that's only one piece of the puzzle. Even with healthy testosterone, the body can't function properly if the blood can't get where it needs to go. Blood flow is essential not only for physical intimacy but also for tissue repair, mental clarity, and long-term energy. The penis has no way to store blood; its performance depends entirely on real-time circulation. If the blood doesn't flow, nothing happens. And the truth is, many older men unknowingly sabotage their circulation every single morning. That time right after waking is a critical window. Testosterone levels are highest early in the day, typically between 6 and 8 a.m. That's when the body is primed for movement, connection, and renewal. But instead of supporting that natural rhythm, many men do the opposite. They skip breakfast, or worse, start the day with sugar-filled pastries, processed meat, or strong coffee on an empty stomach. They sit for long hours without movement. And they wonder why their energy is gone, or why their body doesn't respond the way it used to. These habits may have seemed harmless at 30 or 40, but after 60, the consequences become visible. Let's break down what's happening. Processed meats like bacon and sausage are loaded with sodium and saturated fats, which can raise blood pressure and stiffen the arteries. Sugary cereals or pastries spike insulin and trigger inflammation, damaging the delicate lining of blood vessels. Skipping breakfast entirely causes a cortisol surge that narrows blood vessels and places unnecessary stress on the heart. And drinking caffeine on an empty stomach can cause blood vessel constriction, making it harder for blood to circulate freely. Even a few weeks of these habits may not seem significant, but repeated every day, over years, they add up. The morning becomes the most dangerous part of your routine, not because of age, but because of the invisible strain placed on your cardiovascular system. The good news is that blood vessels are not static. They can respond. They can heal. Science now shows that with the right dietary and lifestyle choices, older adults can improve circulation, even in their 70s and 80s. The arteries can regain some elasticity, nitric oxide production can increase, and blood flow can improve not just to the brain and heart, but also to the organs involved in physical intimacy. But that recovery depends on consistency. And it starts the moment you open your eyes each morning. What you choose to eat or not eat can either open your vessels or clog them further. What you choose to move or let sit idle can either activate circulation or slow it down even more. The body still wants to function well, even after 60. But it needs the right signals. Morning is when your biology is most responsive. Testosterone is naturally peaking. Your metabolism is waking up. And your vascular system is ready for instruction. Most men don't realize that this window is their best chance to turn things around. And once they do, the change is often noticeable in just a few weeks. Better circulation doesn't just mean stronger performance. It means improved brain function, better sleep, more stable moods, and reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. The truth is, if you've been feeling older than your age, tired, stiff, or emotionally flat, it may not be age alone. It may be a combination of poor morning habits and decades of silent damage to your arteries. But you're not powerless. You can take back control. It starts with awareness. It continues with small, repeatable choices. And it becomes transformation when those choices are aligned with how your body truly works after 60. No pills, no gimmicks, just a shift in how you treat your first hour of the day. Tomorrow morning, you have a decision. Keep doing what's slowly closing your blood flow, or start doing what helps it open again. The change is up to you, but the rewards are worth it. As men grow older, many begin to accept the gradual loss of energy, desire, and physical response as an unavoidable part of aging. But what if that decline wasn't inevitable? What if the morning meal you choose starting tomorrow could radically shift your blood flow, your confidence, and your performance, naturally? The truth is, your body is still capable of strong, healthy circulation well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. But it needs the right fuel. And while prescription pills may offer a quick fix, they do nothing to nourish the roots of the problem. The real key lies in your kitchen, specifically, in a few powerful morning foods that target circulation at its source. These aren't magic or exotic superfoods. They're natural, scientifically backed, and surprisingly simple. Let's explore 3 of the most effective circulation-boosting foods older men can eat in the morning to restore vitality where it counts most. 1. Beets. The circulation engine in your fridge. Beets may not be flashy, but their effects on blood flow are powerful. What makes them special is their high content of natural nitrates, compounds that convert in the body to nitric oxide, a molecule that helps relax and widen blood vessels. For men over 60, this process is a game changer. As we age, our body's ability to produce nitric oxide declines significantly. This leads to stiff, narrow arteries, higher blood pressure, and reduced blood flow to the extremities, including the genitals. By introducing beets into your morning, you effectively recharge your internal blood pumping system. Several clinical studies have shown that beet juice increases blood flow, lowers blood pressure, and enhances exercise endurance even in older adults. The same increase in circulation that helps athletes perform better also helps aging men regain performance in more intimate areas. To get the benefits, raw or lightly cooked beets are best. You can grate them into a morning salad, blend them into a smoothie, or drink fresh beet juice on an empty stomach. Just 1 small glass in the morning can start to restore blood vessel flexibility and open the flow down there. 2. Watermelon. The morning libido fruit. Often called nature's Viagra, watermelon contains a powerful compound known as citrulline. In the body, citrulline converts into arginine, which then boosts nitric oxide production just like beets do, but through a different pathway. But watermelon does more than just boost nitric oxide. It's incredibly hydrating, helps flush toxins, and provides a gentle source of natural sugars that fuel your body without spiking insulin like processed breakfast foods do. For men over 60, this combination of hydration, circulation support, and metabolic balance is gold. In fact, 1 study published in Urology found that citrulline supplementation helped improve erection hardness in men with mild erectile dysfunction. While the citrulline levels in watermelon aren't as concentrated as in supplements, eating the fruit regularly, especially in the morning, can contribute to a noticeable improvement in blood flow over time. The best way to enjoy watermelon is fresh, ideally first thing in the morning when your stomach is empty and your body is primed for absorption. It also pairs well with a few sprigs of mint or a squeeze of lime, which can enhance both the taste and the antioxidant benefits. 3. Walnuts. The masculine morning nut. While fruits like beets and watermelon improve blood flow through nitric oxide, walnuts support circulation in a deeper, more structural way. They're rich in arginine, another nitric oxide precursor, omega-3 fatty acids, and powerful antioxidants, all of which play a vital role in keeping your arteries elastic and healthy. More importantly, walnuts support the endothelium, the thin layer of cells that lines your blood vessels. As men age, endothelial function tends to decline, contributing to poor blood flow, inflammation, and increased risk of cardiovascular problems. Walnuts have been shown to improve endothelial performance, lower LDL cholesterol, and reduce oxidative stress, all key factors in maintaining strong circulation. Unlike many breakfast options, walnuts don't spike blood sugar or strain your digestion. A handful in the morning can be eaten alone, added to oatmeal, or sprinkled into a smoothie. When paired with beets and watermelon, they form a trio of natural blood flow boosters that address your circulation from multiple angles. Additionally, walnuts may support hormone balance. Some studies suggest regular consumption can help maintain healthy testosterone levels and improve sperm quality, which becomes more relevant than you might think even in later years. How these foods work together. While each of these foods has individual benefits, the magic lies in how they work in synergy. Beets open the arteries. Watermelon fuels the nitric oxide pathway and hydrates the system. Walnuts stabilize and protect the inner lining of your blood vessels while supporting hormonal function. What you're doing with this combination is giving your body the raw materials it needs to naturally restore blood flow where aging has slowed it. No pills. No side effects. Just the right food, at the right time. And timing does matter. Your body absorbs nutrients differently in the morning. Blood vessels are more responsive. Hormones are higher. By giving your body circulation-supportive foods early in the day, you set a tone that echoes through your entire system from your heart to your hips. Not just about sex, about life. Improving circulation down there isn't just about intimacy. It's about quality of life. It's about waking up with energy, moving without stiffness, and having the confidence to enjoy your years, not just survive them. So if you've been feeling disconnected from your body, lacking drive, or quietly frustrated with what aging has taken, know this: the solution may be simpler than you think. And it starts with what you eat tomorrow morning. For men over 60, restoring blood flow down there isn't just about adding a few healthy foods, it's about building a rhythm that tells your body, you're still alive, you're still strong, and you're still capable. And nothing sets that rhythm better than a powerful, focused morning routine. We often underestimate mornings. After decades of living on autopilot, coffee, toast, a newspaper, or checking the phone, our bodies begin to adapt to a kind of neglect. The hormonal and circulatory systems, once full of life, begin to quiet down, not because they must, but because they haven't been called upon. If you're willing to commit just 15 minutes each morning, you can begin to awaken not just your body, but also your confidence, energy, and masculine vitality. Here's how. Step 1. Hydrate and activate. Minute 1-3. The very first thing your blood vessels need in the morning isn't food, it's water. During sleep, the body becomes slightly dehydrated, and blood viscosity increases. That means blood becomes thicker and harder to pump. For circulation to flow freely, especially to sensitive areas like the genitals, the blood must move smoothly. Start your day with a glass of warm lemon water. The warmth encourages digestion, while the lemon provides vitamin C and mild detox support. Even more importantly, hydration helps wake up the endothelial cells lining your arteries, allowing nitric oxide to be produced more efficiently. If you want an extra boost, add a pinch of cayenne pepper or a few drops of apple cider vinegar, both known to promote circulation and digestion. Step 2. Gentle movement to wake up your vascular system. Minute 4-8. Many men over 60 avoid morning exercise because of stiffness, joint pain, or low energy. But here's the secret: you don't need a gym, and you don't need to sweat. Just 5 minutes of gentle movement is enough to activate your circulation for the rest of the day. Try this sequence. Neck and shoulder rolls, 30 seconds. Loosen the upper body. Standing toe touches, 30 seconds stretch the hamstrings and spine. March in place, 1-2 minutes get the heart rate gently rising. Hip circles and light pelvic tilts, 2 minutes encourage blood flow to the pelvic region. This type of low-intensity movement sends a clear signal to your cardiovascular system, we're alive, let's start pumping. Blood rushes to the muscles, oxygen increases, and your lower regions get their first true wake-up call. Step 3. Circulation first breakfast, minute 9:13. You've hydrated. You've moved. Now your body is primed to absorb nutrients. This is when you feed your blood, the real foundation of your vitality. Here's a simple but powerful breakfast. Beet and watermelon smoothie. Blend half a raw beet with a slice of watermelon, a squeeze of lemon, and a few mint leaves. This combo floods your system with natural nitrates and citrulline to boost nitric oxide. Handful of walnuts. Eat them separately or blend into your smoothie. They provide omega-3s, arginine, and healthy fats for vascular support. Oats. Optional if you want something more filling, add a small bowl of plain oats with cinnamon and a teaspoon of honey. This helps regulate blood sugar without harming circulation. This breakfast works on multiple levels. It widens blood vessels, supports hormone production, reduces inflammation, and delivers steady energy, all without spiking your insulin or clogging your arteries. Step 4. Mind-body connection, minute 14:15. The last minute of your routine isn't about the body, it's about the mind. Male desire and energy aren't just physical, they're deeply tied to self-image, confidence, and emotional well-being. Take 60 seconds to breathe deeply, in silence. Place one hand on your chest and one over your lower abdomen. Breathe in through your nose, slowly and fully, then exhale through your mouth. This short practice lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that blocks testosterone, grounds your nervous system, helps regulate blood pressure, creates a moment of presence and gratitude. This may feel small, but don't underestimate it. Men who reconnect with their bodies every morning report stronger emotional resilience, higher libido, and deeper satisfaction throughout the day. Why this 15-minute routine works? Your body responds to patterns. After years of neglect, your arteries, hormones, and nervous system begin to downregulate. They do less because they're asked to do less. But when you consistently stimulate hydration, movement, nutrition, and breath in that order, you train your body to reactivate. You're giving it a reason to pump blood to the areas that matter. You're lighting the spark of circulation, rather than waiting for it to happen on its own. And while the changes may feel subtle at first, within 2 to 4 weeks, most men experience warmer hands and feet, sign of improved blood flow, more frequent morning erections, increased stamina and confidence, clearer focus and less fatigue, reduced dependence on medications or stimulants. This isn't a miracle. It's biology in motion, working for you instead of against you. What happens if you don't act? The reality is, vascular decline doesn't stop on its own. If you ignore the signs, cold extremities, weak erections, shortness of breath, fatigue, it tends to get worse. Your arteries don't heal by chance, they heal by routine. And the most powerful routine you can create is one that honors your body first thing in the morning. You don't need fancy supplements. You don't need expensive gym memberships. You just need 15 minutes, a little discipline, and the belief that it's not too late to feel strong again.